Hello all, Joe Weaver here, continuing my hike for today and putting together a second video. So, I'm going to make sure that that lens is a little clean there. The other thing, this topic sort of coming to me to share today has to do with the simplicity of change, or the simplicity of ascension. You know, ascension, all it is a matter of change. So we have so many different perceptions of, and judgments and ideas and illusions and so many things that feed into what our multidimensionality is. What is ascension? What's on the other side of the veil? Who's on the other side of the veil? Who and what is affecting me? Who am I on a multidimensional level? You know, we have all these different perceptions, these pictures, these ideas, these different illusions also, because it's really, the illusions are not necessarily the truth. They're a belief, or they are tied into our perception that, again, is not really true reality on a multidimensional level. So, going back to the topic is the simplicity of ascension. And the simplicity of, say, the natural order of what and how our multidimensionality is tied together. Our mental awareness in so many ways complicates how, and it makes things so much more complicated than things really are. And when going in our connection, say our connection to the earth, our connection to our multidimensionality, our connection to our, you could say, our star brothers and sisters, our what some people may view as aliens or extraterrestrials and all this other stuff. It is so much simpler than we make it out to be. Everything regarding energy and our connection to the earth, our connection to each other, on all the levels, is extremely simple. So I guess the main reason for me sharing this information is if you have complicated views of our connection to the earth, our connection to our star brothers and sisters, the relation of what we're going through as a collective ascension, the planetary ascension, the universal ascension, and so on. If it's really complicated in your mind, then let it go. If it's got so many details and you got so many perceptions and judgments of, it's tied into duality of a battle and so on, and let it go. If your perception of anything that dealing with the earth changes, and the changes going on with the earth, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, all these different changes that are going on with the earth, if it's complicated, if it is tied into fear, if it's tied into worry, let it go. Those things are only complicating and, say, obstructing the flow of the truth of what and how simple this whole thing is, how simple we are, and the matter of how simple change in itself is from one dimensional level to the next. How simple our beingness on a multidimensional is from one level to the next. So maybe observe how in the complex scenarios that are going on within yourself, and allow to release those things and tie and connect into the wind. And the simplicity of, say, the water, the earth itself, and how your connection is with that. How simple it is with the sun in the solar system, and how it shines every day without conditions. Just take the time to get into that flow of simplicity. Even though we might have a lot of things going on in our life right now, we might have a lot of things that we're working through, we're processing individually, collectively. Breathe. Relax into the now. Allow yourself to align in the now, into that simplicity of the now moment, and just exist in that state as long as you possibly can, and allow it to flow to where it's more of a continuous living in the now, living in the simplicity of the now. Even though we might have 100 things to do in today, but if we are open-minded and if we are able to multitask with great efficiency, we can move through things with ease, where it's not a major, complicated battle. So relax into now, find the simplicity, breathe. It makes things a lot easier, it makes change a lot easier, it makes what some people describe as ascension so much easier. To judge what that is, again, it only complicates the whole thing. It only complicates your own connection with the change that's taking place. So, blessings to you all. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you next time.